Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sabansi. I want to welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a pretty interesting show for you guys that we definitely want you guys to stick around for. But before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, this particular show may annoy me. I'm just saying it from the onset here because I already know the nature of this conversation and where it's going. Now, as y'all know, playoffs begin today. And one of the players I'm most looking forward to seeing is Kawhi Leonard. Right now, why are we talking about Kawhi Leonard? Well, apparently, an old interview that he did on the Serge Ibaka show called How Hungry Are You? Resurfaced. It's about a 2 or 3 year old interview. And during that interview, they talked about a range of things. But then it got to a point in the interview where Serge Ibaka just tried to do like a quick roll call and say, okay, who do you think is better? Who do you think is better? And he asked him questions like Michael Jordan, LeBron, Kobe or LeBron, Michael, things like that. And apparently this video that's resurfaced, some people are getting a whiff of it and finally hearing it. And it seems to be getting a lot of people in their feelings over the comments that Kawhi Leonard made. But before we get into his comments, this video is brought to you by sponsor Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the T-Wolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura, by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So what we want to do is we want to play what Kawhi Leonard had to say, and then we'll come back and react to it. Take a listen to that.
So now you have to choose MJ or Kobe.
I like MJ.
MJ or LeBron.
Mike.
LeBron or Kobe.
Kobe. MJ or Kobe.
That's tough for me though. Because when I was in Congo, I didn't really have a chance really to watch Michael Jordan like that, And I play against Kobe, but I'm going with MJ. I'm going with MJ.
LeBron or Mike.
That's a tough one.
It's hard to even compare players, different coaches, different teammates.
Yeah, I don't think it's compare. That's why I ask you.
It's so many different.
I ask you your favorite one. I didn't ask you the comparison because it's this hard.
They are great players.
So you heard what Kawhi Leonard had to say. Apparently, these comments got some people in their feelings. One person I even read said, there's no way that this video was edited that way. Meaning like, there's no way Kawhi Leonard said this. He must have said something else. I don't really see what the big issue is with what Kawhi Leonard said. They asked him, LeBron or Michael Jordan? You got to be a troll if you pick LeBron, but fine. He said Jordan, no brainer. He said, Kobe or Jordan? He said Jordan, no brainer. He said Kobe or LeBron? He said LeBron, no brainer. And people are like freaking over. I'm gonna give you guys my honest thoughts on this. I'm gonna give you guys my like what I really think. Here's what I think. I think there's been this concerted effort, and I've always believed this, but I really think it's true, that in order for some of these LeBron zealots in the media, in order for them to move LeBron next to Michael Jordan, the person that they had to get rid of was Kobe Bryant in terms of removing him out of the argument. That's the guy they had to remove. You see, you couldn't just skip Kobe and put LeBron next to Jordan. He would first have to get past Kobe. And these guys understood the only way we're going to be able to get LeBron closer to Jordan is if we find a way to eliminate Kobe. And what they started doing is they started getting these companies that publish articles, do top rankings and all of that stuff, they started getting them to lower Kobe on those rankings. Then they started getting guys on TV to go out there and start lowering Kobe Bryant on their rankings. And they did this for over a course of years. And then what started to happen was people, maybe younger fans who didn't really see Kobe Bryant play, they now started believing this. And they now started to believe, like, oh my God, Kobe was better than LeBron? No way. Right. These are most fans didn't even know. And a lot of these people, they try to back up their argument with these silly lists. I see them. You see these Bleacher Report. And honestly, I actually believe it's a concerted effort. I really believe this. I don't believe it's by chance. There are a lot of, I don't know if you call them bots or people that work somewhere at these companies. I don't know who they are. But whenever we have these conversations, I've noticed whenever in our comment sections, we usually get these people with this same kind of Bleacher Report posted, and they just keep spamming you. It's already like a pre-written comment. And they just keep spamming you. And they post it in these comment sections of these videos, wherever these debates are being held. That's what they do. I see through y'all game, right? So it was this kind of concerted effort to make sure media publications always rank LeBron over Kobe, then get people on TV, and then get these little rats running around the internet, minions, little mice to run around and post these different things. And that's what they do. And the more that you do this, it creates this kind of environment in which now people begin to believe this. The fact of the matter is most people thought, like, for example, I'll give you guys an example. Nick Wright, who's a clown in my personal view, but just because he wears a suit, I still think he's a clown, but it's some of his basketball takes. He put up a list where he put the best players in the NBA for a stretch of time. He had Jordan for 6 years. He had LeBron for like, I think 2007 to 18 or something like that. And he didn't even mention Kobe Bryant. These are the clowns, are the bozos of the world. So I think they understood this. They needed to get rid of Kobe. That's the person that they needed to get rid of. That's the person. And they've done somewhat of a successful job doing that, right? Where they've dumbed down people's brain cells to it. To me, I think it's a no-brainer. If you watch these two dudes play basketball, you can clearly say, okay, this guy's better. If you watch them play ball. But then what LeBron fans like to do is bring up stats. But then when you hit them with stats about Jordan stats, they don't want to talk about stats. They don't want to talk about stats. Only work when it serves their argument. They say, okay, but look at these stats. Okay, then I'll bring some other stats. But whoa, he went to the finals 10 times. This is what they do. These are the most disingenuous group of fans when it comes to making an argument. So this is what they understood. They had to eliminate Kobe from the conversation. So whenever they hear this, some of these guys have a brain fart. Like, what? What? They're not computing. You get these little mice running around posting those things. People are not dumb. I see what you dudes do. I see it. Most dudes would pick Kobe anyway. You know why? Because he was better. That's why. There's no agenda to it. He was better. Even your man said he was better. Even LeBron said he was better. It's no shocker to me that Kawhi said that. None whatsoever. None. He was a better basketball player. Period. So I don't understand what the big, oh my God, he said this, he said that, oh my God, I'm shocked. What are you shocked about?